Okay, so here are the 3 things that you need to know about vitamin C, especially if you are using it for the purpose of slowing down premature aging, trying to prevent fine lines and wrinkles, uneven skin tone, and even hyperpigmentation. So the first thing is, although most professionals, including myself, recommend using vitamin C serum before your sunscreen and before going outside, the clinical studies have shown that the best time to apply vitamin C is actually after your skin has been exposed to UV rays or after you've been outside. So this is what happens. When your skin is exposed to UV rays, ROS, or reactive oxygen species, are introduced. And these are basically unstable, unpaired molecules. And basically how vitamin C works, because it's an antioxidant, is it works by donating its free electrons to these unpaired electrons and basically stabilizes a lot of the free radicals that can wreak havoc on your skin. So vitamin C is, most people know that when it's exposed to heat, light, and air, it degrades very quickly. So when you're applying it on your skin and then you go outside, unless you use a vitamin C regularly, if the vitamin C is not already stored in your skin and it hasn't broken down, that it does have some limited capabilities. And some of these studies, what they showed is when 10%, in this particular study, 10% vitamin C was applied topically onto skin, and after the UV exposure, that it reduced the UVB related redness in the skin up to 52%, and also reduced sunburn cell damage. So the cells that already were sunburned and they were damaged, it reduced that damage by 40 to 60%. So they said that the best time to use it is right after that you've gotten sun exposure to prevent the free radicals from damaging your skin, to prevent the visible damage of your skin. So basically more of a prevention. It also showed that the vitamin C that was applied, it actually prevented DNA and further skin cell damage as well as cell death. Now, the second thing that you should know about vitamin C is that most people, for some reason, they're mixing up the information with the vitamin C and using sunscreen. So sunscreen actually only blocks about 55%, according to these studies, 55% of the damage that is produced by the UV exposure. So how vitamin C plays a role while you're out in the sun is that the limited amounts of vitamin C that is in your skin actually helps neutralize the free radicals that are produced while you are out in the sun, although the levels of it are lower, it showed, than when you came inside and then applied the vitamin C, and then how your skin used that vitamin C because you're no longer in the sun. So basically it's a symbiotic relationship. So so vitamin C does not protect your skin from the UV rays. That's the sunscreen. The vitamin C protects your skin by neutralizing the free radicals that are produced from the UV rays or while you are out in the sun. So although vitamin C degrades very quickly in light from sun exposure, it's a symbiotic relationship, because basically the sunscreen is blocking out most of the UV rays from getting to your skin, and then the vitamin C works with the limited amounts of UV rays that actually get to your skin and the cell damage that begins to happen. It basically prevents or reduces a lot of the potential damage that can happen in the skin from UV rays. So basically, in short, by applying vitamin C right before you put on the sunscreen, before you go outside, it basically can help reduce the effects of UV light for a limited amount of time when you are outside. Okay, the third thing that you should know about vitamin C is when considering using vitamin C as a part of treating hyperpigmentation, especially melasma, is that vitamin C has been shown when playing a role in depigmenting or lightening is more of a prevention. Okay, so when a lot of times people say, well, I use vitamin C and I didn't see any difference in my melasma. So the thing that you have to remember is that how vitamin C plays a role in depigmenting is prevention. So what it does is it basically prevents a key role that happens in order to create melanin or pigmentation, and that is it inhibits tyrosinase, which is an enzyme that it plays a key role into creating that pigment. Okay, so basically it prevents that. If you already have melasma, which is already pigmented skin, it's already gone through the steps of creating that pigment, and actually it's over or hyperpigmentation, they're clusters of pigmentation, that the studies have shown that unless vitamin C is also paired with other depigmenting agents, and this can include anything from hydroquinone, kojic acid, arbutin, niacinamide, any one of these. And it also depends on the formulation of that specific skincare products that you're using and what you pair it with, as well as your skin type. So results vary. But unless it's been paired with other ingredients, it doesn't work as well. So if you are simply using a vitamin C serum to treat pre-existing age spots or melasma, because it prevents the key role in creating pigments, what happens is the lightening that happens, especially with age spots or evening out skin tone, it's just basically preventing the further darkening of already pre-existing pigmentation. So I hope that helps. All these clinical studies, if you are interested, they will be in the blog, and the link will be in the description below. So if you are looking into pairing vitamin C with glutathione for skin lightening topical treatments, or you're looking to use vitamin C and hydroquinone, then make sure that you go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And remember, makeup is an art, skincare is a science.